Hello everybody! Before I start a stream, I always take a glance upward, a gander at the clouds just for a moment. It's always nice to take that moment, stare upward and wonder, why am I so bad at video games? Why don't I just get good? And realize that the answer is very clear. It's because getting good in itself is an act of betterment. You didn't come here to see betterment. You came here to see the same thing you've always seen, the thing that you expect to see, and that is a scrub getting annihilated while his musings and wistfulness slowly decline into rage and excuses. Luckily for you, I offer just such a catharsis. But first I wanted to say, howdy-o, what do you know, it is Rabbit of Scrublead Academy. We are doing some Dungeons and Dragons today. I'm going to go in here with my newly reincarnated character, and we're just gonna see what we can get away with today. Now, I'm just basically gonna go through and do some leveling. I'm not doing a whole lot of like special things or anything particularly that interesting. So we're gonna see what we can get away with today. And I do apologize, I am streaming way later than usual. It is not my intention to have started this late, but I guess I kinda got sidetracked on time, and I was a little late getting back to this from work that I usually am not this late. So we're gonna see what we can get away with. Anyway, we're gonna do the Borderlands today because it's a very easy place to be, and it'll help me get a couple of levels, and honestly, I have a long-term goal on top of this original goal of actually leveling this character. My long-term goal is basically to get almost every single point of favor in the entire game. I still have to do this like 5 more times, by the way. So that basically can take me a couple of weeks. So, and that's like if I'm going for it, if I am just every day on the ball kind of thing. So it's gonna be a bit of a trial. It's gonna be a bit of a trial, but we're gonna see if we can do it. I do need to go through every single quest pretty much in the game in order to get that done. So basically, as much as I normally skip the Borderlands, I guess I kinda gotta do it today, and I guess I gotta go over here first, because I have a route that I do. I've already done a few of these quests. As you can tell, I'm a little bit higher level. I'm level 3 right now. But I need to get to like 30 before I can actually bother reincarnating, and then I need to get basically all the quests done in that process as well. So we're gonna be doing just some questing today, just some basic questing, long story, very short. Now I might get joined by somebody later on, probably in like an hour or so, if that. So maybe we'll have someone extra. Hopefully the audio's corrected, because I am me, so I'm not that great at audio or streaming or anything like that. We're gonna see what we can get away with. Now, these guys always seem to be able to detect you, which is very weird in this quest here. Watch your step. So it's one of those things where I'm always a little careful. Runner, can I get him? There we go, perfect. Oh, I don't have any ammo. Oh no. Here, I'm just gonna back up. I'm just gonna back up a little bit. Just let them not know that I'm here. I need to get some ammo. I need to get some ammo because I just started again, and I can conjure bolts. However, I have to have done that before I actually start shooting, or I'll just basically get noticed, and then immediately that guy will get out of our radar, and we'll lose an item I've been trying to go for here. It's a small thing. It's like a little bit of experience later on. It's not that big a deal. Oh, he's running. Oh, he's running. Perfect. Okay, there we go. We got him. Perfect. I needed to get that guy because actually that sets us up for like 2 quests, this one and a one following it, and we kind of wanted to get him out of the way so that I could actually get that, because I want to get some of the rare mobs and stuff in the other quest. I also kind of want to get this rat over here that I never ever get, but I hope you can tell that my damage is actually pretty decent here. I'm one-shotting basically everything. I feel really good about that. I am playing Inquisitive and it's busted. Let's be real. It's gonna be an easy thing to do. But we'll see what we can get away with here. Still some rats. Missed a shot. Perfect. Oh, and the event is still going on. If you have not played DDO in a while, there is an event. It is the Feywild Symphony, whatever. So that's also a thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that because we're getting close on one of our loots, and we're at least some progress on every other one. So I might as well get that out of the way. These guys are all invisible and I can't see a single one of them. So I'm gonna have to, I see them on me. So I'm gonna have to be a little careful on this. I don't have area effect attacks or anything like that. So I need to kind of build towards that, because honestly, Inquisitive doesn't have great area effect. Oh, and that's the big boss at the end. Perfect. So we'll get him, try to deal with this guy without taking too much damage. It was bad gameplay, but it was fine. Let's go for it. This is what you expect of me. So let's see what we can get away with. Perfect, decent, not high enough level to progress this loot. Oh, really? Oh, I forgot, because they have specific level brackets. You either have to be, in quests that you are low enough level for that you can get progress, but you can't be too high on a loot. So I might have to progress one of these like weaker ones so far. I'll start with this guy, the Sky. I don't know what the difference is, what the rewards are. The one that I got was the easy one, and it was also the one that gave you the least thing. It was like a half cloak. So cosmetic, not a big deal. We're gonna try to get all the rest of them, and I don't know how high level I need to be to progress certain things. One thing I do need to do, if I have the hireling, I might have bought it. The contract, I don't know if I did. Ooh. I think I may not have. Yeah, I didn't get the contract with me. Okay, I was going to bring somebody to basically heal me, but unfortunately, I don't think I brought them. Here, let's just check it out. Contract. Oh, maybe? No, I don't know where they went. I might have just thrown them out. Oh, and we'll get rid of that. There we go. Perfect. So we'll get rid of that. I guess I gotta go through it solo, but that's fine. I can probably handle the damage output. Kobold lookouts, really easy to kill, not too big a deal. I do a lot of damage. Like, I don't take a lot of hits, but I do a lot of damage, so I'm cool with that. And I will just pop a little potion and get a little bit of healing back. Just a little. We don't have a whole lot, but a little bit. All right, what do we got? Intimidate, Diplomacy, Bluff. I gotta see what I am in any of these. Let's go over here, skills. Bluff, I'm a 15, actually. Diplomacy, I'm a 15 as well. That's not too bad. Intim, 14, because I'm building this character for all the speech. We'll try a Diplomacy. We come in peace. Failure. Oh, Kobold don't like long words. Long words all smell the same. All right, we'll try the Bluff. I literally got the worst roll I could on that. Come on. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so you skip a jump. You're a skip and a jump short of a real Kobold. Get rid of our chief, then we will let you join. Perfect. That's the item I've been looking for. I've not actually been able to get it successfully because you do require good speech, and I don't tend to have great speech tunes. So we'll see what happens. But we can do a bit of this. We'll just get some stuff in here, break some things. In DDO, if you have not done it, you actually get more experience by going through and ransacking or like breaking all the stuff. So that is actually some benefit to us to come around and just break a bunch of things. Just objects in the quest wherever we are. But yeah, I don't really need a whole lot of this loot. There might be something I can use. Maybe. We'll see what we've got. I'm kind of afraid of a Reaper right now. If I find a Reaper, I'm probably messed up. I'm probably just completely screwed. All right, so that's fine. Easy, easy. There we go. Just get a few shots in on these guys, and pretty much the way you play Inquisitive at the start of the game is just to like shoot and run backwards. So there's not a whole lot of moving parts to it. So we'll see if we can go through here, deal with the chief, and then get our item from the other kobolds back there. That's perfect. There we go. Just kind of avoiding things right now. Just getting all these guys, and I'm kind of keeping them in a line so that I can get the hits without having to worry. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. So that's done. So I've completed it. Now I just need to go back and get my item. Easy, easy, easy. And Flame Ring doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. Like, I have the ice version, but I don't cast. So basically, I'm just using it for the mythic boost. But that's fine, you know, it's okay. Anyway, we'll go back, we'll get our items, see if we can. I don't think they're gonna get upset at me as long as I don't, like, search for the treasure in their room. I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. So we'll just go right in here, back up here. Tell the kobold tribe politely about their chieftain's demise. It was you. Your chief is dead, but he didn't have a lot of treasure. What else you got? I've slain your chief. How about a nice... Oh, I don't like any of these. The diplomacy's terrible on that one. Failure on a 1. Kobold tribe, thank you. Okay, perfect. So I literally can just do it again as long as I wanted. Where is... Find out what the kobolds have been up to? Where is the... Your kobold, oh, never mind, that's what it is. You have to talk to her again, and then you get the kobold charm. Perfect. All right, so I got that. I don't really need the secret door or anything because we've already beat the quest, so there's no real point to it. Otherwise, I'd just, like, fight them, and I'm sure I'll end up failing those checks later. I don't really care. So we'll just go on to the next one. That's what I wanted from them because theirs is actually the most difficult charm to get out of the 3. There's the Kobold, the Orc, and the Gnoll charms. The Gnoll just gives you theirs. The Orc you can get pretty easily, but the Kobold one you actually have to kill the runner at the beginning, or you just don't get it ever. So it is kind of a thing, because otherwise those ones in the room will always be hostile to you, and they're the ones who spawn it in. So it's a thing. I don't have a hireling though, so this will get a little scary on this one. And I think the final one is probably the other one I'll be kind of having to deal with, honestly. That's fine, that's fine. Sneak is dead. Like, we're doing a lot of damage. There's a lot of damage racked out on these hits. There we go. Because I can do... Oh, I thought there was a Reaper in the wall there. Oh no, it's literally just messed up geometry and lighting. Okay. I actually thought we were in danger there. That would have been bad. Die immediately at the start of the dungeon. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. We'll just get rid of these guys. There's a lot to this dungeon if you actually do the full thing. Oh my goodness, I'm missing so many shots. There we go. Deal with them. That guy's gone. And they all just miss because you basically can jank out like rays or anytime they shoot you with anything, anytime they loose an arrow at you or something, you can kind of jank that out pretty easily. Melee's a little tougher to dodge. But we'll go in here. No real point to breaking things in this one because I'm not doing the full quest. I'll just go through and just get all these goblins and go exactly where I need. Otherwise, this quest is very long. Like, we can get rid of these guys pretty easily. And as long as I keep them in front of me, I can do a pretty decent job of, like, killing off multiple at once. See, we can get a couple of hits on target there and usually get through one and then hit another one to hurt him pretty bad. It's actually pretty decent. And I didn't even alert these guys. That's incredible. That's kind of impressive. All right, we'll get rid of him. There we go. Yeah, Inquisitive doesn't have a whole lot of moving parts. I do find that this class is one of the few in the game. 2 misses in a row, perfect. But it's one of the few in the game where I feel like it should be way easier to play than it is. But people don't ever seem to really know what's going on with this. There we go, you spot a key in the back. Oh, I have to actually go and get it. Ugh, I have to go and actually pick up the key. No, it feels like there's not a lot of moving parts. You have like 2 attacking abilities and a cooldown ability. This is gonna be scary. I'm gonna come back for this moat. I'm gonna come back for this because I feel like I wanna open up the shrines first and you have to deal with all this stuff first. I'm just not messing around too much. Like, there's a lot of stuff to deal with before we get to the shrines. There we go, perfect. Easy, easy, one more. There we go, he had basically no HP. So I don't really want to deal with that just yet. I know I'm on a ticking timer just for a moment, but I should be able to open this door up here, hit the lever, come back. And there's nothing there, perfect. Oh, I need to actually stand still for a moment. So we'll go over here, get this. One thing I do need to do is increase my speed with my boots, because I never do that. I never actually increase my speed properly. So that'll help move things along a little faster. Now I can go out here, and now that the lever is hit, I can actually activate this and not have to worry. And hopefully this, like 250 is not too much for my level bracket, because that would be unfortunate. See, we can actually jank them out pretty easily here. That's pretty easy, and I can actually jump around and just try to like avoid some archery hits. This guy right here. I don't like that those things have a hitbox where you can actually hit the moat, because you can't ever destroy this. Like, it will basically go into the negative HP and you'll never be able to break it, so it just gets in the way with tab targeting, which is kind of antiquated. I should probably be using the mouse, but I'm also bad at the game, so I feel like it's one of those things I can get away with. I know I'm bad at it, and I kind of like tabbing anyway, so yeah, it's one of those things. I'll get him, yeah, that's fine. Mokgor is not that difficult to beat, so we might as well go and get him. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, we'll just deal with him. There we go. Wow. Okay, I did like 180 damage with all the fixins attached to it. That was not too bad. Not too shabby. So we'll just go right through here. That's pretty much all of the optional stuff that we needed to do. So I think we're probably good just to go to the chief, and we have like 3 more waves of mobs, something like that. I don't remember this one extremely well. I don't tend to do just any of this stuff in this area, just any of the Borderlands stuff. So it's one of the few areas I'm just not as familiar with, but I do know the general layout of dungeons. And as long as you jank the movement out a little bit, you can generally not take damage, which is good for us because we don't have a heal. Oh, ooh, that was bad. Oh, that was kind of bad. That was a bad strat. There we go, not too shabby. Easy, easy. So, oh, 69, very nice. So we actually dealt with a lot of them because if you jank at the movement correctly too, you can also hit multiple enemies. I mean, you're obviously going to hit them with like one arrow or one bolt in this case is going to hit one enemy, but you can hit multiple that are running in the same direction. Therefore, kind of get away with like, kind of like hit this guy, then hit another guy with a low HP, even if you're not targeting him is what I mean. Yeah, and this guy right here, he just missed me, which is perfect. I don't know what our AC is, actually. Oh, armor class 27. It says it right down there. Perfect. There we go. My water is clinking against itself there. Here we go. So we got to hit this. These puzzles are pretty easy. I generally know these puzzles. Like, I will measure them kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that, and then just say the number in my head and be able to kind of do them pretty easily. So I've always been really good at these. Oh, come on now. There we go. I kind of missed it the first time there. So that would be like 4, 5, 2, 5, and 5. That's really easy, actually. There we go. Perfect. I'm really good at those puzzles. I can do them even while I'm kind of chatting along and doing stuff here because they're kind of mindless puzzles, honestly. So we're going to get him a little bit, just do a bit of damage. I've already got one. The monsters in here, like the hobgoblins and stuff, not that big a deal, all things considered. And then we can just avoid these bowmen because they can't even, they're janking out so that they're basically trying to hit me where I am going to be and not where I currently am. So you just take advantage of that. It's actually not as tough as it seems. Honestly, I probably even make it more complicated. I'm not going to go down there. We don't need Umber Hulks. I make it more complicated by moving around more than I actually need to. Because as long as you take like a half step here or there, you're going to avoid pretty much everything that you fight. And these guys, yeah, you see, they can't actually do anything because he's aiming to the wall. So most of the HP that I would otherwise lose, I'm not going to lose. I do like my little regens, though. My little one ticks every now and again. Really enjoyable. All right, so we'll get him. This is fine. Boom, he's gone. I just hit him real hard, actually. So easy, easy, easy. Not too shabby. There's a lot of packs. I thought there were a couple less than this, but I think there's even one after this, which is another thing. I think I just found a Reaper. We'll know in a moment here. Yeah, Famine Reaper. That's a caster. Yes, I do have my Ethereal. Perfect. Okay, that would be so bad if I didn't. So all of these Reapers count as incorporeal, which means you actually need to be able to bypass that with specialized weapons. Incorp or Ethereal weapons. So I have an Ethereal. I'm good. It does less damage than my Vorpal one would, but it's fine because at least I can hit them. So it's still okay. It's still okay. And then these guys right here, they're just kind of there. Yeah. So you notice I probably would kill with my Vorpal every time I do a salvo. I don't quite with this weapon, but I get pretty close. And I'm just going to get rid of him because he's the only ranged one. Because pikemen are not actually that dangerous, all things considered. Expeditious. I need some more movement. I can't wait until I don't have to jank that out anymore. That's going to be so good. Like, normally when you have the clickies, pretty much you keep them for the first like 5 levels, and then you have an item that does the thing the clicky did. So I can't wait for that moment. I'm just going to heal up a little bit of healing. I think I might have gotten all of that too. Very decent. Easy, easy. And just jank out some thrown items or whatever. It's super easy to do. Oh, what is this? Blindness? I don't really care, I guess. I got the mythic boost, but I don't really care. It's fine. We dealt with that. Super easy questing. Honestly, I feel like the harbor quests are kind of more difficult than these. Like, these ones are designed, I think, in such a way that you are able to Reaper them, but you don't really need to worry about the Reaper, if that makes any sense. Whereas the Korthos ones, which is the other starter area, they're designed so you can't Reaper them because they're supposed to be the intro to the game. And also, I feel like kind of because they never actually updated them. But we won't talk about that part. But the rest of it, yes. So we'll go along here. Easy, easy. This is the null one, and then I can use all of those charms that I've been getting. So perfect. So the null one, I actually need to get their charm, but you give that, they give that to you like right here. You just talk to her, boom, and there it is, right in the ground. Disappeared through the ground, but it's still a thing. And I just need to go through here. Perfect. Okay, so we'll just open the door. Easy, easy, easy. We show our null charm of chaos. Yeah, charm of evil chaos, which is the perfect quintessential, like, I am Mr. Evil cult that they've got going on here. I just think it's kind of funny. Anyway, I should have enough, unless I roll ones, I should have enough speech to be able to get all of these optionals done. I'm gonna go down here just for the sake of it, because I think there's one of the tablets down here or something. There's this, I'll take that, and there's not an, oh no, never mind, I gotta go down here first. So you can actually intimidate the first guy, that's what it is. Yeah, it's so many little things here and there, you know? Little things here and there. This guy here, I think I have to talk to him. Here, let's check it out. Yeah, I believe you have to talk to him, and then also maybe the Boomfoot guy or whatever at the beginning, but that's about it. You don't really have to talk to too many dudes. So we'll go in here. I can do a diplomacy. I'm gonna actually try to get these done first. Culva told me she wants to leave the Borderlands, go quickly. This guy right here, I can intimidate. Let's see if it works. It succeeded. Okay, so he's done, so that's fine. And I can just convince this guy here. Diplomacy, the greater the risk. Perfect. I didn't have to do anything. I think I still need to gather evidence though, don't I? Oh, and I have to ask about the Zark Soot Club, so I do have to talk to Boomfoot regardless. Because they actually put that in the quest, which I don't know, I'm not as big a fan of. I like the idea of being able to solve it multiple ways, and they kind of work against that in most of the quests these days. It's like you have to kill the mobs, you have to do all the optional stuff. They kind of worked against that a lot in the newer stuff, but that's fine. So we'll go down here, we'll get our evidence, and the final tablet is over there with the bone. So yeah, it's super easy. And I keep forgetting to do this. Expeditious retreat, perfect. So yes, this is a surprise inspection. We'll go over here, we'll talk to the Shrine of Evil Chaos. I mean, if you're going to have a shrine that is evil, you might as well call it the Shrine of Evil Chaos. And I don't know where the final tablet is. I'm not too concerned. They'll blank us out and just move us there anyway, so I'm good. They'll literally just teleport us to it, I'm pretty sure. Nope, they don't. Oh, no, everybody just goes down there. Hey, how you doing? Guacamole? Ah, great name too, awesome name. So yeah, I'm not really doing anything like particularly challenge oriented or anything today. It's literally just, hey, let's play some DDO. So hopefully you enjoy. I'm just kind of hanging out here waiting for the, I don't know, the movie, the cinematic, mini cinematic to be done. And I don't think I have enough jump to get, oh, I do, okay, perfect, that's awesome. That way I'm kind of out of the way a little bit. This will be awesome. Oh, and I see the tablet, it's right there. I found it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they're basically just, this group is accusing that group of killing somebody, and they did, and now we're just waiting for the whole thing to be done. There we go, perfect. I'm just gonna go for the other mobs back there and just kind of deal with them. Where are you? Shaman, super dangerous. I never keep a caster alive. And honestly, these guys, Rough Hand, actually no, I'm not gonna kill him. I'll kill the chief first. There we go, because that way these guys, when they spawn in, they won't have like backup, and the chief won't be able to fight us too. If you kill the chief, I think that you can kill off the rest of the mobs without these dudes spawning. That's kind of it's my estimation, I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we're destroying them, like there's no real chance here. Oh, Carnage Reaper, that actually could be dangerous. Carnage Reapers are kind of scary. They can hit really hard at this stage of the game. Is that it? Okay. Okay, that's important. All right, that's perfect. I'll take that. So easy, easy, easy. I'm going to search this out to start with, just for the sake of it. You always get 3 spawns. Oh yeah, you do get the 3 spawns, but I think you can kill, is it the chief you kill first or the mobs you kill first before the actual mobs be able to spawn? I don't remember which one it was, because I feel like it's one. Anyway, we dealt with that. I guess to explain it better, like, I think you can kill either the chief or the mobs, but I don't remember which one it was that killing them spawns the next section of mobs. That's kind of what I mean. Because I think that you can kill one or the other, but I don't think you can kill, like it's a specific one of the two, because then they'll spawn mobs. I think you kill the mobs, you spawn more mobs. If you kill the chief, you don't spawn more mobs just yet. Not until you kill the first section. I could be wrong though, I could be wrong. Oh. Find Culva's wrap. Oh, that's interesting. So you can complete the quest and not do these ones at the bottom. Okay, well, never mind. Maybe I have to correct myself. I guess I didn't have to learn the secret. That's cool. I do like that. I wish that all the quests were kind of like that so you know it. And I guess there's no real reason not to take this, because I did get some progress on that. Each mob spawn is when the other is done. I guess I've not tried killing the boss. Yeah, I think it's if you kill the boss, then you don't spawn the mobs until you kill the other mobs. I think that's how it goes. I'm gonna have to try it out at some point. I'm not gonna redo the quest just to test out the theory, But, you know, eventually I'll get to it and maybe I'll just correct myself. And oh my goodness, come on over here. There we go. These shamans, the great shamans, are actually kind of dangerous. I do like that he's healing the moat, wasting his time. So actually, maybe the moats having HP is good for us. I'm not sure. It's awesome either way. Anyway, we got this. Let's just see here. 61, perfect. So we are getting progress. So up to like 400 or something, I think, is when you can get the loots, and then you have to get higher level. I could be a little bit higher than that, but I think it was something like that. I don't have the event open anymore in terms of like a tab on the other side. So maybe, but we've got a lot of loots to fill out if we can get some progress now. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Either way, let's get right in here. We can actually do the optional boss on this one, which I really like. So it's, I mean, I never get the charms. So I can actually get that sort of like conquered in the monster manual, which is really cool. We'll go over here, leave him at 1 HP, perfect. I probably shouldn't bind myself into a corner there, because these guys are really slow. I can actually just walk backwards towards where I need and not have to worry about them. There we go. Just kind of get them in a lineup so that I can kill multiple at once, make it so much easier. And I know the charm can spawn down here, so I might as well just go in there and check it. Like, I feel like that's just kind of a thing. If you're going by already, you might as well. And there we go. We got a couple of accomplices. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage at once. That was decent. Oh my goodness. I feel like that's geometry getting in the way there. Until you walk backward. Yeah, I've done that multiple times. Don't get me wrong. It is definitely a thing I can do. It's not in here. We'll go and check the main sort of part of the quest before I start going through back rooms and trying to figure things out. Usually it's either there or it's like up here somewhere. So we're gonna do that. But yes, I've totally walked back into so many mobs like a complete champion. There's a reason I call myself a scrub. I'm not that good. I like to think that I do a lot of damage, but I can build things way better than I can play them. I mean, it's a me thing. Actually, not too bad though on the alignment. This guy right here, he's kind of getting in the way. The tab targeting does kind of slow things down a little bit though. There we go. We got him. Perfect. 72. Not too shabby. How long have you been playing Dito? A long time. Probably, I feel like I've been playing it since 2016. Not a whole long time, I guess, because I know there are some people who've played since the game came out in 2006, but 2016 is pretty decent. I think that's pretty long term. I need to get that Carny Reaper. Oh, I need to get that Carny Reaper. Like, I actually remember when they had gear that wasn't like plus 12 deadly and stuff like that. Just some nonsense. Like, I think you had one enchantment on most gear, and then the stuff from the high road was actually good. It was actually decent gear. Now I get that stuff and I'm like, okay, I can't even sell this. Nobody's gonna buy this. This isn't decent enough for people, and it has 4 enchantments. It's kind of a thing. But yeah, long time ago. How long yourself? How long have you played DDO? I'm very curious. Okay, perfect. Almost accomplished. I love it. Okay, there we go. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't hit him with the ability. I didn't hit him twice. That's kind of impressive. I thought I'd actually get him there, but that's fine. These guys take a long time to wake up, so this is awesome. Gear is getting crazy and a lot, yeah. All the Evening Star stuff, pretty much. Other than, what is the new, like, level 4 Wayloon Dock stuff is insane. That's probably your best in slot items. I really want to farm those out. Playing since 2012. Okay, so you got a few more years on me. That's not too bad though. 2012, I feel like you would have been, cause like the enhancement trees, I think they came out in like 2009. So you would have been around for like the first real modifications of those, if I'm not mistaken. Cause I don't think they changed them for a few years. Nightfall, yes, it's so good at level in terms of experience, and it's massive good loot. It is incredible. Yes, I was. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I read a lot of things. I don't necessarily, like, I never played them, but I'll tend to like go back through almost like internet time machine it and figure out what the game was like before. Oh yeah, nope, that's a thing. Plague Reaper. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to back up far enough. Here, I'm just gonna jank him. I'm just gonna jank him out because he's not very good at turning. He's like a bear. He can't actually turn. So that's pretty decent. You can actually jank out plagues very easily. These guys are a little faster. I'm gonna get rid of them. There we go. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, I missed him, really? Oh my goodness. We can get him perfect. There we go. I remember when the enhancements changed, I was really deterred at first, but since then it's the enhancements, what they did with the game, I really enjoy the concept. It did a lot of damage. I think that there's a couple of things there. The enhancements actually gave you a ton of build diversity that 3.5 doesn't even have intrinsic to it. But they basically made it so that you don't really know what the difference is between like an enhancement and a feat, or a feat and a skill, because like the enhancements give all of that stuff as well. So if they were going to do it this way, doubling down and just going ahead and saying, all right, everything's an enhancement now, would probably be the best way to do it. Because they're not even playing, like this isn't 3.5 anymore. There's no way. It's a fun game, don't get me wrong. It's just not 3.5. And that was one of the major things that people seemed to be upset about at the time, was they got way further away from what the game was actually when they created it. And I do remember playing back in 2016, and the game is astronomically different. It's way different than it used to be. Not necessarily for the worst, but it could probably, like, a lot of the trees could probably be better than they are. I finally got this, though, and actually, I think over here you spawn this, don't you? No, that's the missing codex page. Okay, that's perfect. I'll take that. What is the spawn on this? The bell! The bell is the spawn. Perfect. But yes, the enhancement trees definitely change the nature of things. Here, can I hit this? Perfect. There's the demon. Oh, we got so many things. We got so many things. I might need to do some backing up. Or, actually, the other ones here, the sacrifices, are actually helping us out. That's very convenient. Perfect, perfect, perfect. No, this is bad. I've attracted a lot of stuff. I've attracted so much stuff. I need to get rid of the fast stuff first. Like, Skelebros need to go, and those need to go. And I should have these guys, like, tank a couple for me. Oh, there's some busybodies right there. Busybodies are a big deal. Come on, there we go, perfect. I got one shot on him and one on the other guy, and now I should be okay with, like, moving around and doing stuff. Yeah, yank the rope. That's what I thought it was, because it's been a long time since I did these quests. There we go, decent damage. Now I noticed that the rope, you actually have to target it specifically, because you can't just go up to it and just click it. It doesn't seem to be doing that. But that's fine. Not too shabby. We somehow kept at least 2 of them alive. I guess the kobold's dead, but that's fine. It's a kobold. But okay, not too bad. And we've got the page here, so all I need to do is just kill the guy. That was actually pretty decent. And I can search this stuff out. I don't actually need to worry about taking him to a certain amount of HP and then letting him search it. I can just kill him when I need to. So I'm gonna get rid of his allies first, because I don't want that. Actually, I could probably get some chip damage on him right here. I'm just kind of hitting him as he's like throwing stuff. There we go. Now he's way further away. I've got him. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. And you can jank out the moves. Got the chest for the demon, right? Where is that? Is it at the end? No, it's right here. It's literally right here. I just didn't even notice it there. So I don't know if this has like special loot or anything in it, but it's fine. At least we get the chest. We get something. Where the page was, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And we've completed, so getting the rest of that doesn't matter. So I'll just go in here. I've got tons of search. I've built this guy to be a rogue specifically because of how easy the game is with a rogue. Rogues make things so much easier. No name to special. Okay, that makes sense. And I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like the named loot in these dungeons is not generally that great. Giar's boots of dashing are insane, but for the most part, yeah, they're not that big a deal. I have shrines out there. Do I not? No, I literally have shrines in there though, I think. So I should be fine. I'm just going to hit this up and just grab this. And I've also got a Jack Jibber's blade. Like, I don't know why I'm worried. I got Jibber's blade. I got 2 of the, what are they? The cakes, just the free cakes that you can get. Every life you can get 1 new one for like 5 DDO points. So I'll just take them and just kind of jump around here because they do tend to strike, but it takes them a little longer to kind of zero in on you when you do that, which is not too bad. This guy doesn't take him long at all. He's very fast. So I'm just gonna try to like geometry him a little bit. And actually not too bad. Look at him, he got stuck on the table. That's perfect. All right, I'll take it. I will take it, I will take it. And what are we at? We are at 261, so we'll be 273, maybe? 273, perfect. Okay, there wasn't a shrine in here. Okay, I could have died. That could have actually been a thing. But it's fine. We got that one done. That's probably the most difficult dungeon. And Dryad is the one that's paying. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's totally a thing. You're talking about the, in this quest, you're not talking about the Dryad. You're talking about the other one, aren't you? What is it? The Medusa, if I'm not mistaken? Because the Medusa is actually the scary boss. That one can actually do some damage. It's very much not the one you want to trigger. but thankfully I never go down that route, so I don't really have to worry. Did I end up in the right spot? Perfect. Okay. Dryad from moats. Oh, you're right. Yes, the Dryad. And the other one that really gets me is not the Hag, it's the, oh my goodness, the Harpy. The Harpy, because of the CC, because of the crowd control, is insanely annoying to deal with. Like, it can't do a whole lot of damage to you. It's just enough to be obnoxious, you know? The Harpy, yes, the Harpy's so bad. I do not like the Harpy at all. All right, this is pretty easy. We can deal with this first pack here and then grab the next. Because these guys, the ones up ahead only spawn once you get near them, which is really awesome. I think there's one guy left. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe he's dead down there. That's fine. And then a couple of Goblin Hunters. They're super easy to just kind of like jump around. Easy, easy, easy. We can hit a couple of these dudes at once and not have to worry. And just kind of like shoot as we go through. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. You never close in on an enemy that you can just shoot while you're there. Perfect. Easy, easy. I think that makes the quest actually pretty much just entirely doable by anybody. You can just take one at a time. And anybody can handle one at a time. Like, there's nothing really to worry about there. I will avoid these guys because I don't want to take a whole lot of damage while we have no heals. Where is he? Ooh, there we go. He was behind me. Perfect. How many bolts do I have? I have 2,000 still. You use a lot of these things. I'm gonna get some bolts. Wow, XP elixirs add to your moat endurance? XP elixirs, yes, absolutely. Add to your moat endurance though, that's interesting. How do you explain? I'm kind of curious. I did not know that that was the case. Here, we'll get these and we'll go over here. Are you talking like moat endurance as in the amount you gain from each, or literally just the health of it, or what? What are we talking about here? There we go, we'll get rid of this guy. Wow, I didn't even target him, that was nice. It was a decent hit too, because it got rid of the rest of his HP. Perfect, easy, easy, there we go. I kind of wanted to hit him once, which is excellent. So now we should be able to just clean through this room, because I don't think these guys can leave here. Like, they never fixed these guys. Oh no, they did! They never fixed the caster to leave that room, did they? Because I know before when I was doing these in the way back when, the caster never left this room, and neither did the bowman. And you can actually just jank them so easily. So easily, I didn't even take damage from them. How much you get from the moats? Really? Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I did not know that. Maybe that's how I'll farm out like the last bit of it. Because I'm probably not doing the hardcore ones. I don't think I'm good enough, and I definitely don't have the desire to. Oh, also, hey, how you doing, Raiders? We are doing just random quests today in DDO. Hopefully it's enjoyable. I'm not really planning too much right now. I'm just kind of going through with my Lobby, but we'll see what we can get away with here. Oh, and thanks for the follow. So I am running with 20%, plus 20% or plus 30%, and getting extra 2 to 3 for blues and greens give 1 extra. Really? Oh, I didn't know that at all. Thanks for the follow. Awesome, thank you so much. I'm just going in here. Oh, I should have dealt with him before I opened the door, because now I got to deal with these guys too. I didn't even think about that. There we go, easy, easy, easy. We're gonna have to walk them back a little, but I'm gonna hang around the shrine just in case. Deal a little bit of damage to him. I kind of want to get like a couple of these rats done just for the Slayer, just in case we're close. I don't know if we're really close because you didn't do the optional part. There we go. We did get the onslaught, which is not too bad, not too shabby. This probably doesn't have any loot in it for us. Have a great stream. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. That was awesome. Yes, haven't gotten purple yet. Okay, so I will like disclose what I know about these moats and what they kind of mean. So the moats, as far as I understand them, you get a certain amount, and I've gotten like exclusively blues, by the way, but you get a certain amount for every level of difficulty you're in, up to Reaper, whatever, it doesn't matter what you're in, so usually people do Reaper 1, but basically it'll give you a certain amount for that. And I think you also, I think there was something else. That's as far as I've gotten though, is literally that. I didn't even look much into it. Thank you for the follow there. That's so awesome. All right, we're gonna loot this up. We're gonna do some stuff. Literally loot it up, honestly, and see what we can get away with. Okay, there we go. Shaman, easy. They don't go stealth mode, which is perfect for us, which is amazing. So we'll get these, go around here. I'm just kind of janking them out a little bit. What do we got? What do we got? It's the Grim Muse. Okay, I feel like this guy's not that tough. He does do a bit of damage melee-wise, but I'm not too concerned. I can literally just shrine up if I need to. And if you get them triggered, if you get the motes triggered, you actually can keep them forever. So like they will never disappear on you until you actually acquire them or leave the quest, and then everything resets, you know, all that stuff. So we actually want to trigger them first. If you don't, they have a timer before they disappear. It's kind of a thing, but we got that, not too shabby. I didn't think I was gonna get the Borderlands done this quickly, so I might need to go to the harbor and do some other stuff and see if we can get some levels out of this. And we're so close to the level. I didn't even realize how close we were. We could literally just kill some wilderness stuff for a little bit here. Just to get that last bit. I need 33 guys, I'll just do that. Because that way I can get my level, and then I can go and do some of the marketplace eventually too. And maybe we'll get some big leveling done, because I'm doing this without a pot, and it's going pretty fast, I will say. It's not that bad. I'll go over here and just get this thing. That might actually be enough. We need like 150. We should be enough just to get this, just to explore. Let's see here. And is it around here? I thought this was the obelisk. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not. It's fine. We'll just go and we'll kill a couple of things. We got some gnats here. Easy, easy, easy. Frogs, they don't give us anything. Frogs are not actually enemies I need to be concerned about, so they won't give us a slayer for it, but it's fine. I know that there is a thing down here that we can get, one of the standing stones. I went through this whole place like 60 times trying to get like all the different mounts and the different horseshoes and stuff. So I know where a lot of the stuff is at least. There we go. 120, are you kidding me? 125. Literally, if it was 150, which it was the last time I got something, we would have been able to get it. So we have to kill a couple of things, that's fine. And there's a couple of guys over there. Maybe we can get up top there and just get something, like a treasure chest or something. Just some mob, something around there to just get that last little bit of the level. Because I'm kind of in for a penny and for a pound on this one. I want to go for it. We get the gnat swarm, get that guy, get the, oh wow, we're hitting long distance, never mind. I didn't even realize I was hitting all those dudes. Oh, they're over there. Not too shabby. Is there a thing up here? Because I know a mob can spawn like around here, somewhere around here. I think it's on that stump and it's not there. All right, that's fine. We're gonna do a bit of exploring, which is cool. But yes, as far as I know, the moats are like that. If you're in a wilderness area, you can also spawn moats. So we can actually get a normal version moat in here too, which is really cool. Okay, we'll just kill off a couple of these. There we go. Decent. We actually got both hits on that. Perfect. Oh, actually, here, I can go over here and just hit these river crabs. I will eventually get it. It's not helping me out here. I'm not getting any rares, but I will eventually kill enough things that I'll get the experience. Honestly, at this point, I kind of feel like another quest would have been quicker, but it's cool. It's good. We'll just go here. We'll go here. And I think one more like little hillock over here, and then we can get ourselves another potential rare. Because I think there's an undead just over the hill up here. If I'm not mistaken, we'll get all this stuff here. The rare, oh no, it's the next one over. Perfect, okay. I'm figuring out where I am. This is awesome. He would normally be in there. I don't see a treasure box. You can normally like find them, but yeah, he's not there. It's just a bunch of these. We still got the experience though, so it's still fine. We got the grave site. That's all I needed. I'll get the one kill, I guess, because I can get the experience that way too. So it's not a big deal. And then we'll go and do some harbor stuff or just some nonsense, you know, just find somewhere to be. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Perfect. We get the 491. Easy. So I'm just going to go do the harbor stuff. I'll just teleport. I have so many teleports on this thing. This is my main tune generally. So I've got all the teleports to all the areas I could get teleports to. I don't have all of the expansions like the max level. I just have the base versions because I live in Canada, and in Canada it costs $3,000 to get this game now. It's actually pretty expensive here, honestly. Like, I think it's like $39.99 for the base, but in Canada, because of our dollar, it's something like 54 bucks or some nonsense. I don't know if I want to spend that amount just to get the base version, because I think the maximum, which is like the 129, is like 178 Canadian. Which server? I am in Shadowdale. I chose Shadowdale because it was a cool name. I am very familiar with like a Baron lore, but not Forgotten Realms lore, so I have no idea what it actually is in the Forgotten Realms setting. I know a couple of places like Baldur's Gate. I played BG3 a lot, so I know a lot about Baldur's Gate lore. I don't know anything about Shadowdale, but it sounded cool. That's pretty much why I chose it. And Okay, perfect. We got a bunch of expired auctions. Excellent. All right, so I think I'm just going to go and do some harbor quests because I'm not quite out leveling on that yet. And this way is also the way to our level up guy. So we can get a bit more HP and like maybe a bit more damage out of it or something like that. Just do something. Where is our ranger? Perfect. Rogue. Nope. Where's our ranger? He's over here at the tree. He's way over here. There he is. Perfect. So I'm basically leveling through ranger so that I can get that last 2 or +2 to like range damage, and then I can do all my monk lives and get the +1 to all that damage, you know? So it's kind of a thing. But we're building towards it. We're gonna get, I guess, concentration is still good. I just like that for like the UMD checks because UMD is actually kind of difficult to get normally. We'll get all the disables, we'll get, where's my open lock? There it is, and my UMD, the best skill in the game, we'll get that. UMD is such a massively overpowered skill. It's incredible. So we got a bit of HP, not too bad. Just 1 second, I'm just gonna let the poor kitten out. She's sitting at the door staring at me, wondering why it's not open. I'll be right back. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, we're back. We're going to do some stuff here. I've already kind of done this whole section, so we'll just do all this over here. Because I basically, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I have to do every single quest in the game because I'm going for the 7,500 favor for the tomes. This character had +6s on everything, so you'll notice I've got like +3 on all of my tome stuff. But I only have a +6 on dexterity, I think it is. I might be able to see it in here. Let's just see. I have so many, look, I have so many tomes. I have all the range power of all the remnant stuff. This is clearly my main tune. Dexterity 8 times. So this is the one I got the last time I had a relife. So I need to get probably intelligence, constitution are the 2 big ones. I think charisma might be next because strength and wisdom don't matter that much. And I can use the +6s pretty much all the time for them. I think probably like if you're going for skill points, intelligence is the best. Because that way you get like that extra +1 to your disable device search, your good skills basically as a rogue. And what would con would be like 23 HP? Not a whole lot, but something. And we'll just get this Plague Reaper here, just get rid of him. I didn't pick up my hireling yet, but honestly for these quests, I'm pretty sure I don't need them. There is no secret doors. I'm thinking of a different one. Which one is it? It's not, it's the, oh my goodness, what is it? It's not the one with the, not Haverdasher and not the Dirk's Got a Secret. I don't remember which one it was that has the secret door at the very beginning. But there's so many harbor quests. They're basically all the same quest. And can I actually search this out? I forgot there was a trap here. Perfect. Okay. We need that bonus. That's decent. Do we get one? We don't get a... Okay. We have to get another trap somewhere along the way, I think. I'm not sure if you can. But I can get rid of those guys really easily. This is actually easier in terms of like killing the enemies. They have less defenses than what you get for the Borderlands. The Borderlands mobs are just not that tough to deal with. The secret door at the end is walk the butcher's path. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, well that's good to know. Oh, Guacamole. Oh, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. I thought it was I didn't think it was walk the butcher's path, but I mean, I'm not the most knowledgeable. Let's be real. I'm running into walls, so I'm gonna say that I'm probably not the most knowledgeable. So I'll take your word for it. And we'll just get rid of this guy. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hey, Guaca, did you want to join me here? Did you want to come into the quest and just burn through it? I've got really good damage. I don't have a whole lot else. I mean, I have good trapping skills, to be fair. I do have great trapping skills. So that is a thing. Like, I have all of the skill tomes at least +3, and I think I have +5 on like half of them. It's not that bad, honestly. Like, my skills are really good. I built this character to be my main. I gotta back up. I gotta back up. Here, I'm just gonna invite you here. Party invite. So there we go. It might make things more difficult on me, but I'm sure you'll alleviate some of the stress of the zombies because I'm doing so much less damage to them. I'm doing so much less damage, and I can't get up the water here. I gotta go around here and then go over here. Perfect. He cursed me, which makes it a little tougher to hit him. Okay, he's gone. Perfect. Easy, easy, easy. Curse is like -4 to hit, -4 to skills and saves. That's what it is. It's a bunch of different stuff. It's not great at the early levels because you actually need that point, but When you get later in the game, it's not that big a deal. Oh, you're here. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Let's see here. I think we need to hit this thing. We'll just go ahead and make sure we don't get trapped as we go through, because that would be fun. And I think, honestly, I need to... Not this. I need to get my speed going, because I need to move as fast as you are. Easy, easy, easy. You got those? Here, I'm just going to break some stuff in there. Oh, actually, never mind. We'll just get this chest. I don't think there's anything in here. As soon as I was opening, I'm like, oh no, is there an explosive trap in here or something? I think we're okay. I think we're good. All right, Cobalt Sentry. Wow, I got 2 glancing hits or grazing hits on him there. Wow. Okay, decent damage at least. And now that you're here, I think I have a sneaky die that I can also take advantage of, because I wasn't taking advantage of that the whole time. So not too shabby. Oh, Reaper, we got a plague. We got a plague-oo. Okay, there we go. At least I attracted him. Hopefully he didn't do too much to you. He did get you once at least, but you've got a lot of resilience to damage there. Not too bad. So we'll get this guy. We got the rare up there, which is nice. Easy, easy. Come on now. There we go. Come on. Can I hit him? There we go. Perfect. I was trying to jank him out like I was doing before. Here, can we hit this guy just around the corner? Oh, I can't hit him. I gotta actually go around. Okay, there we go. I'm still cursed. I have all the pots. I should probably just get rid of that because I'm missing so often. It's such a debuff at this stage. Book of Spirits. What is that? Oh, where do you get that from? Ethereal. Okay, is that Myth Draenor? I have not done a lot of Myth Draenor, so I might not know that one at all. That's an incredible item. I want that so much. +2 Warriors of Death Block. Yeah, you need the Death Block. You gotta have that. Housekeeping. Oh, really? You know what? Maybe we should do that after this. We should just go and do some housekeeping. I think that would be a good idea. I got this one if you want to grab the other side. Actually, I'll grab the other side because I'm right there. You can go straight to the boss. Easy, easy, easy. Because I should be able to get there before you get through the water. Let's just see here. We'll go up here. Come on. Jumping through the water actually is a little faster, so that's why I tend to do it. I tend to jump that way. I'm so close, I swear. There we go. And it should be open. Perfect. And I feel like you've got enough breath, honestly. I was running into a wall there. Perfect. But yes, we should absolutely do that because I feel like we can handle it. I don't think there's a whole lot of difficulty. I don't like that you can climb on the ladder underwater and then have to basically sit there. All right, you got him. Perfect. Okay, you got actually the hound there. Perfect. Okay, we'll just deal with him. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. And Fur's hide doesn't really matter. It's another one of those items that nobody's ever going to care about until they revamp the game. And then it might be one of the most broken things ever in an easy to do quest. And we're just going to hit all these guys. I'm just grabbing some aggro here just to save you because I know I've got more HP than you right now. I feel like you have more defenses though. Like you're taking far less damage than I would take. So not too shabby. We'll just keep going. Easy, easy, easy. I'll just get this here. You get your... there's no bomb yet. Yeah, we can just pick these up. I do have a Voice of the Master, but we're not quite there. I'm level 4. And you are level 4 as well. Perfect. Okay, so we can't get that. So once we're 5, I'm going to have to remember to use your Voice of the Master. Dragonlord is pretty... Yeah, Dragonlord's great. I actually have a first life Dragonlord, and he's already overperforming. Like, I was impressed, but I had a buddy of mine who did Dragonlord first and showed me how insanely broken the DCs of their tactics are. Like, it's insanity, and it's awesome. All right, so I got that. Easy, easy. You want to just go do housekeeping? I think I have the quest, actually. I should. It would be Gatekeepers. Boom. Because I really want that item. I really want that item now. I don't have the ethereal thingy. And what is my trinket currently? Just spell points. Just because I needed it for my bolts. Need to do some... uh-oh. Yeah, we might have to do a couple of invites there. Here, let's just do a couple more of these. We'll get to 5, and that way it's a little easier. We'll do, like, Dirk's Got a Secret. A super easy quest. Super easy quest. And also, and you saying need to do some inventory. That's what it is. We can do Dirk's. I'll hop in here, and then you can hop in and just grab some XPs. Just kind of like pike it if you need to. Easy, easy, easy. We'll get over here, and I think... Is this actually the one? This is the one where you can have a random rare up here. Yes, I did get them, so perfect. Witch Doctor Zizu. Yeah, they always have like bangles too, or spangles, or baubles. And they're all terrible, but they're technically your first level trinket. It's great. So let's get that. Easy, easy. Oh, Cobalt Hunter. Okay. I'll take that. I farmed out the monster manual. I literally grabbed as many monster manuals as I could with the Dito points that I'd accrued, and then I spent all of my time just farming out Favor, grabbing the rest of them for free. Like, I'm totally a free-to-play player, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I'm free to play in the sense that I do kind of know all the quests and like everything that you need to do in them as a general rule. Not perfectly, but enough to function. Enough that I'm not so surprised by a lot of stuff, which is not too bad. And I'll just get this over here. I think there's a slime behind me. We're just gonna have to watch out. I think they're right down this hallway too. Are they down this hallway or the next one? And this might actually be the one I was thinking of, this right here. This isn't the exact one. No, never mind. It's probably Walk the Butcher's Path that has the hidden door at the very beginning with the ambush. So we'll go in there, we'll pop these guys, just avoid him, just kind of jank him out a little bit. Easy, easy. Do a bit of damage to him, boom. So yeah, I like those guys because you can actually jank out the geometry a little bit to avoid the lightning. And he did 0 damage. I love that it's like a 0 to 5 damage hit. It's great. All right, so we're gonna get some movement, get the chest, and I'll just race through and grab the first brother. Easy, easy, easy. All the way down here. I feel like the left side brother is the best one because then you can potentially get Muck, which I think is the ooze in here. Is it Muck or something else? I think it's Muckbane that you get here, which means it's Muck that's the ooze. So that's usually the one I tend to go to. So many oozes though, oh my goodness. I remember this quest being one of the highest yield for oozes right at the beginning for the early game quests. Yeah, there's so many of them. I'm so glad I got Spot. Muck is the, okay, yeah, Muck is the ooze. Okay, perfect. I thought it was, but I wasn't entirely sure. I was like 93% sure. Exactly that number. There we go. Oh, we got this guy right here. Perfect. We got a jank around him. There we go. Ooh, there's so many little recruits. They can't do enough. Here, I'm just gonna let you grab them. I'm standing still. There we go. So we'll get that. I think you need to strength that lever, so yeah, I definitely can't do it. But I'll just get this one over here. Oh, I can get this one. Perfect. Okay, never mind. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we'll get this Trog here. 110, just instant kill him. Get him out of here. Annihilate. Let's see if we get anything. Nothing useful at all. I do like my half-orc who can bless those chests. I know it's not a big buff, but it is something and it's really cool. If you want, you can go straight to the brother there. I'm just going to check for the rare down here, and I think there's a trap as well. So I might as well get both while I'm down here. There is no rare, but that's fine. We'll get the trap. There we go. Just to get the extra experience, because I think with this, and does the other one give more? I'm not sure that it does, actually. Yeah, you got this. You're easy. Yeah, you just win this game. There we go. I can at least do the sneaky dice while you've got the aggro, which is really nice. I'm just kind of letting you go first. And then I get a big hit on him right there. So I feel like that's working out pretty well. Dragon Lord is a really good complement to pretty much anybody. It's an incredible build. All right, I'm gonna grab this. I always grab the Rebel. I'm always just like autopiloting that. So we can go through here. Yeah, I tend to grab that one first because then you can come down here and immediately get Muckbane. So it would be a thing. I do need more move, don't I? I was close to the end, but I wasn't quite there. There we go. This guy right here. Oh, 110, just big crit. Here, I'll let you, I'll just get this real quick and then I'll let you run right in there. Where is it? There it is. Because we might as well trap it properly if we could trap it at all, you know? There we go. Do we have Muckbane down here? Oh, we got that. Perfect. Okay, I'm coming back for that. If you want to sing to it, you can at least activate it. Yep. Yep. Do you have the thing, or I'll just sing to it here? Make sure your loot is equipped. If you don't have, if you need one, basically. All right, there we go. Perfect. I'm just gonna bring them over here. Just get them all kind of encircled around here. There we go. Jump around a little bit to jank them out, and it's basically blues. It's all blues. There's our Shaman. So the Shaman can be dangerous, but yeah, he's not the worst. I feel like just because of the way the Harpy plays, it's definitely the worst. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. And I think that honestly, the Sunder is doing a lot of work to helping us do damage. So you got your loot on? I'm singing right now, so throw your loot on. Easy, easy, easy. Not too shabby. Not doing loots on this one? Okay, okay. Well, that's fine. We don't have to if you don't want to. They're generally quick, but like the purple ones could be scary, so I'm not sure if you'd really want to go ahead and do them. Anyway, we'll get these kobolds out of here. Just a couple of these dudes. Shaman, easy. There we go. Chieftain immediately melted. Get him out of here. Okay, we got this chest. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And nothing really good in there. I think I need to do some inventory too. Now, I have done, oh wow, you have Detour already. Impressive. Oh, we have a thing right here. I swear I saw a kobold right there. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I gotta get some inventory stuff. I'm just gonna probably throw something out here. The healer's kits, perfect, easy. They're terrible, they're not necessary, we'll throw them out. And this is fine, we'll just take that. I'll go over here. If you want, you can start up something around this area and I'll just kind of catch up with you. Because I gotta get this stuff sold so that I can get some space. Human Dragon Mark, that's how you do it, yes, because that's the earliest way I think you get Detour in this game. Like, I feel like the earliest way most people get it is with the Dragon Mark from, what is it? The level 11 fighter is the one that it gives it most times, but I didn't realize humans got it that early. That was kind of impressive. Starting housekeeper. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a lot of speech at the beginning, so I should be able to sell stuff. I like to check for augments, but I'm going to zoom through it as fast as I can here, just to kind of get things going so that we can hop in there before any of the dangerous stuff starts. I'm not too concerned about, like, the stats or anything like that on these. I've got better items, and we could throw out a mantle. I don't need that. Let's see here. I should be able to get just a decent amount of this sold, and then if I take too long, I'll just run in. Like, it's not a big deal. We'll get that. Flame ring, don't need it. There we go, there we go. And I think that'll be good. That's good. We can sell that off. We'll just keep going. Sell off just a little bit. I don't need to spend all my time there, you know? Like, let's just move this thing along. We got some entertainment to get to. I can sell later. So it is back here and in this house over here. Perfect. Easy, easy. And housekeeping. Okay, excellent. You're in Reaper 1. Awesome. I shouldn't have missed too much. I don't think I missed even the lore behind it. All that stuff. Yeah, there's nothing going on. Perfect. All right, so, do we talk to them? How does this work? Oh, you all have to be in there. Are you winter or summer? I am currently summer, so if I die, it doesn't matter. Like, I'll just be fine. Ritual incantation, let's just grab this. I don't think it matters, but whatever. But no, I tried winter loot. I'm not convinced I'm going to get through it. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm hardcore enough to do something if it requires me to go back in and play for hours and hours and hours. I'm not hardcore enough if I only get one life out of it. And honestly, this game is not great with a one life strat. So yeah. Is this the one? I don't remember, because there's like one of them that you can do that's super easy. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I think there's one that's really easy. I love Lily Hargrove's storyline. Of all the gatekeepers, hers is the interesting one. Like I don't know if I want to spoil it. I don't know if I want to spoil it, but it's a really good storyline. If you guys haven't read it, go ahead and read it. If we do it, then it's not really spoiling because we do it on stream, you know? This one is easy? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I don't really know which one it is, because I think it's the... Is it the big, like, half-orc barbarian guy or half-orc druid guy that most groups tended to do, but that doesn't mean that that's the best one to do. I don't have magic missile immunity? I did not plan ahead properly. Oh, wow. All right, we're getting ambushed. Oh, we're getting ambushed hard, actually. This is pretty bad. I got stuck on those dudes for so long. There we go. Okay, easy, easy, easy. We can deal with this. They're doing a lot of damage. If you need to, just run, because you've got the aggro, so you might want to just run away for a little bit, and I'll just shoot them. Oh no, can I actually heal you? I don't think I can. I don't know if I can, because I only have potions. I literally don't have the thrown ones just yet. Ranger 4 is what you need, and I got Ranger 3. Do you have, like, stabilization or anything? Or can you throw potions even normally? I don't think that you can. Yeah, I might not be able to get you, but maybe there'll be a shrine here, and I can just get you back beforehand. I'm avoiding these guys because they're actually pretty easy to avoid right now. So we don't have too much to worry about for, like, the quest ending. But yeah, this was pretty ambushy. I think they go to the other one usually because of how much more space you have to move around. These guys kind of closed us into a packed-in area. It is a little dangerous, Easy, easy though. Easy, easy, and this guy's stuck in the bookcases, so I'm not too concerned. There's still more? Are you kidding me? Oh, and these are all ghosts, and there's a crown right there. Wow. Okay, yeah, we might be in trouble, never mind. And I'm slowed by 2 Reapers. Are you? Okay, it's over. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, plague and famine. That was insult to injury on that one. I don't think we can do it. No, not a problem. You were doing awesome. That was bad, those guys right there. All right, let's try the other guy. Let's try the other guy and see if we can manage it with him, because I feel like that one's easier because there's more space to move around. So if you need to get out of dodge, you can just leave. I do need to get to the guild ship to set that up, so I'll need to go to my guild ship real quick. But we can do that one, I'm pretty sure. I think what we might need is we may need a healer. We may need just a hireling. If you want to go to the market and grab one of those, or I can grab it on the ship, or we could both grab one. Like, both ways work, but that way we at least have something. I don't usually do that on Reaper, I usually do it at level 5. Yeah, it's a tough one. Don't get me wrong, I feel like maybe contract. Okay, so you got Malaran. If you want, we can do that, or we can get the last little bit to level 5. I still need to get like most of my bars, but we could do other stuff. Like, we don't have to do that one. That one's pretty brutal. I gotta go to the ship though, because I need to get some, I need to get my, I keep saying I need to get my Hearthstone set there. I've played World of Warcraft too much. I need to get my like reincarnation there at that tavern instead of back at the beginning. So let's go here. We're gonna go to First Lower because that's where I threw it. I have very carefully cataloged everything in this ship to be in the exact right area. So all of my first level stuff is like, if the cargo hold disappears, I can go here and do everything I need to from down there. This tune stays at level 4 to help others. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, at that point then I will go and, where is it? Level 4 to 6, perfect. I'm gonna grab a guy as well. So if you've got Malaran, I think there's another one. There's 2 level 5s. There's a level 4 favored. I'll get Birak. Let's go with it. And then across here, I can set myself here so that I respawn here. Perfect. Easy, easy, easy. Level 3 gold seal, Illyri. Yeah, I have that as well, I think. What did we get that from? Because I remember getting that one and it's sitting on a banker tune right now. And I don't remember exactly where we got it. But it is a really decent hireling to have because gold seal is just awesome. Like, it's so cool to be able to use it wherever you want and to not expire it, you know? So it's definitely a thing. I know that technically not all gold seals are made the same, but that one is permanent. And that one's awesome. So let's just teleport over here. I noticed you said something. I believe that is the Motu expansion. Really? I'm sure I've got him. And that's the funny thing, because I did not get the Menace of the Underdark expansion, like the highest tier of that. I got the baseline of those because they were giving them out in the like 99 Dito point sale. I'll take it for 99 Dito. I never got buffs, are you kidding me? Here, we can solve this. We can solve this easily. I'm just gonna hop in and let my hireling heal me and then hop out. We don't need any of this other stuff. Well, yeah, we could actually just do it right now. I don't even need to worry. Why is that? Oh, because I never unlocked it. Okay, perfect. That's why. I was like, why are we not doing this? So I get the Reaper heal here, I believe. I think they still kept that. They did not, but we can heal up and then I'll hop back out. It is, where is he? Where's my hireling? I'm sure I picked, oh, it's in the contract folder. Where is that? Hireling. I forgot I have this and it's auto gathering. Yeah, that's a thing. And you have to take them out of this in order to, it's such an inconvenience. I shouldn't have gotten this thing because I was spending Dito points just recklessly one day and I should not have gotten it. It's just the worst. All right, so we'll just get this guy summoned. There we go. I'm already getting healed. Perfect. I'll just let this guy, there we go. Easy, easy, easy. We can do it. Night Shield he's got. I don't have that, unfortunately. I usually wait until level 6 and then just get the clicky version from the belt, but I guess you can get it technically earlier from, what is it? The Feydark, I think it is. Feydark Illusionist can get it pretty early. No, they only get buffs to it. They don't actually get the shield, do they? Let's see here. When you cast the blur, yada yada, it's somewhere along here. Yes, in addition, the shield spell provides that. Okay, so yeah, you do get it. You get the buffs to it, but you don't get the shield there. I gotta look through it and figure out how I got shield earlier than level 6. But it's okay, it's cool. Anyway, we're at least here. We got some hirelings. This should be a lot easier. Necromancer's Doom gives you protective gloves for shield clicky. Oh, right. Yes, because I feel like I've got those sitting in the bank too. That might be it, yes. Anyway, big lore here, so at least we got through that. But yes, 100%. I need to remember where all my stuff is. Can do that as early as level 1. Yes, exactly. So the one that we tend to do, and by we I mean like all the groups I've ever been in, is Thel's over here. But we could do Lilies now that we've got hirelings. So we can do either one. It works for me. And now that we've got 2 hirelings, they can heal you a lot better. It is a thing that we could do. He's annoying to try and get going because you got to go through so many speech checks and different ways that he tries to like beat you. Yeah, ha, I win, see? He's trying to like win. He's just such a petty little butthole, you know? It's just one of those things. But we'll try it out because I think this is the one that people tend to do. So we'll do this and we'll get it done pretty easily, I think. Yeah, this is the one. Perfect. Okay. Yep. And things spawn as well, but there's so much more room. You see how you can move around and just breathe a little better? It's so much nicer because the mobs don't come up to you as quickly. And you can kind of deal with a couple of the ones that are faster before you need to worry about the whole group. It isn't too bad. Yeah, exactly. This guy right here, I'm trying to deal with this crown, this Fey touched. I tend to do a lot of moving, but I'm trying to keep around you just in case so that you can like either aggro them or hit them if you're going after them. Yeah, because this is kind of a thing, and I feel like moving is kind of what the game incentivizes you to do, even though it's trying to get you to like stand still. It wants you to actually move because otherwise you get hurt hard on this game. This game is not great for people who stand still, unless you have a really solid like tank who taunts all the stuff, which you're doing a really good job, don't get me wrong. But I do have to solo eventually too, and that's also making it a little more difficult. So I tend to like hop around and stuff. It's kind of what I do. And you're actually doing an incredible job of keeping them tanked. That's not bad, because I think these guys are untauntable too. So not too shabby. Oh, we got a crown behind us. Ghosty. Big ghosty boy. Oh, we got a warning as well. The healing is actually helping out a lot. I'm trying to get the crowns before anything else. There we go. Can I get that soulless? Come on. You gotta also jump over them if you're not level 4 and get the ranger thing for free. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're taking a bit of damage. Did you have a reaper there? I think he was there and I just didn't. For some reason, he was just like amongst the pack and I didn't see him. All right, another crown ghosty boy. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Perfect. Okay, I got him right there. Oh, my goodness. He's moving so fast. He's moving so fast. There we go. He's hero soul, but he's probably almost dead. There we go. Easy, 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 and get rid of all this stuff. Yeah. There we go. Now we go down here and we basically fight the boss. So much easier. Also, thank you for the follow. We've gotten so many follows today. It's so cool. I'm just gonna go straight for boss. I'm just gonna kite what I got here. Oh, I'm going for famine. Never mind. Here. Ooh, come on now. There we go. I took so much damage. We're actually getting really badly hurt. I didn't realize we were in this much danger right now. Come on, get the, oh, come on. I have a gibbers in case we need. I can use the gibbers. I'm just waiting for the reaper to go away. I could probably get that one. I don't know if gibbers is going to bring back the hireling, so we'll see what happens there, but I'll use it because we're already in here. So let's go ahead. I can't raise you, obviously. Like, there's no way. There's no way. So I'm just going to let him teleport, and we're just going to jump around and just kind of get the shrines back. There we go. He's missing because he's terrible. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Come on, come on, come on. 2 HP. Oh, he's at 21. No. I have other things. We got more stuff. It's all about winning. Where are my cakes? Do I have them with me? Hopefully I do. Oh, I do not. All right. He's at 21 HP. Do you have a jib? If you do not have a jib, we might need to hop out of here. I did not realize all the hirelings were dead. Like, that came out of nowhere for me. It was so close too. I think that one of the big things was just like the amount of reapers that we got there, and the crowns that we got at the end especially was doing a lot of work to us. This is the problem with this one, the boss's nasty range attack. Yeah, that's the thing. I think he was doing so much damage to me at range. So yeah, we might need to do the other one. If you want, we can do some more stuff. I think that we need another level. I don't think that we're doing it consistently right now. So let's hop out of here. We'll do another level. No jibs, yeah. We'd have to wait an entire 30 minutes for mine. So let's just release out of here. We'll just do some other stuff that's a little easier to do at this level, because that's kind of getting in our way. It's just the level disparity problem. Oh, well, at least now I can get the amenities. That's not too bad. If you need a guild invite, by the way, just mention it. I'll invite you to the guild to grab some amenities, because I feel like that might help us out a little bit here. We'll go to the harbor. We'll do, what is it? We could do the explosive one. Even though it's higher level, it's also scaled, like, it's scaled according to the harbor quest that it used to be, which is a really easy quest. Like, I've done that one at level 3, I think. So it's not that bad. So we can do this over here. We'll do Pilver's quest. Filver? It's a weird name. It's such a difficult name, but we'll go and do an explosive situation. It's pretty easy to do. I'll hop in here. I think you know where this one is. Before I hop in, I'll just wait up for you, because I think you know where this one is, but just in case. And I'll just go ahead and add some talents, actually. I can add some points, including some extra damage, which does not... Oh, no. We got to get that. We got to get our shoot first. That's going to do so much work right now. If I'd had that, we would have had no problem there. That might actually be the end, the be all and end all of our questing here. This'll do it. So I'm gonna hop in here. You are somewhere down there? I'm not entirely sure. You know what? Perfect. Okay, we're hopping in. I'm in Reaper 1. Super, super quick quest. I think we can probably take different sides too, because these guys are not that tough. Like, I don't even think we need a hireling for this. It's actually pretty easy. Are we? Okay, we got those guys over there. Those guys are hidden, so that's fine. Oh, we got a bunch of crowns at the beginning here, which is gonna be a problem. That might actually be an issue for me. Because they move a little faster and they have magic missile. Yeah, that's doing it. The crowns did so much work to me right there. Yeah, I'm over. Just grab a hireling and try to heal me. I've got 20 health, so I can get away with it, but there is a mark of law there. I wish I could summon that now. I wish I'd prepped ahead of time. That would have been so much better, but that's fine. I think we can still do this one. That was a lot of stuff at the beginning there. Like, I did not expect a couple of crowns in that pack there. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay, excellent. Okay, excellent. Okay, there we go. And he's not catching up to me. I got rezzed. Easy, easy. Really? Well, I got some time. I got him down to 5. If you punch him, we got him. He's so close. He's so close. If I had gotten a 100 hit on him, we would have been fine. We would have been perfect. There we go. Just punch him once. Just give him a nice old bop in the side of the head. There we go. All right, summon your hire and make sure that I'm alive, because that was bad. Oh, did I stabilize again? I don't think Ranger gets Die Hard yet, do they? Just out of curiosity. I might have it, because maybe they get it at 3 and I'm just thinking wrong. Warforged, yada yada. Ranger feats are... I don't know where it would be. I can't actually search them the proper way either, so I don't know. I'll check them out later. But that's fine. Now we got the hires. Now we should be able to do it. Let's go for it. So the left side's clear. If you want to take that one, I'll take the right here. I've got a hire that can help me, and we'll just clean out either side. Because I know that you would normally have to do backtracking to get there. So it's easier this way to just have one person go to either side. Oh, we got a Reaper. Carnage Reaper. All right, we'll deal with him. We'll deal with him. He's kind of an issue, but I can hit him. It's not that bad. I got that guy, which is decent. Carney, get the Carney. There we go. Oh, he's actually not as bad as a Famine Reaper at trying to, like, get around corners and stuff. Because he can actually hit you pretty hard. Not a Famine, a Plague Reaper. Plague Reaper, for some reason, they're like a bear. They cannot actually run to the side very easily. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. This is so much more my speed. Perfect. All right, and I kind of caught up. Not too shabby. All right, I'll just get these guys. There we go. You got my back in Fate Arc 5. You perma shield with your familiar. What was that again? Oh yeah, never mind. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I feel like I missed something there because I knew I got it earlier than 6, but I didn't remember exactly how. The gloves are a good idea, but I feel like I've also not used the gloves and still gotten it before 6. So that makes sense. All right, we'll take this rubble. Easy. I feel like there's just too many breakables in this quest to bother with them, so I don't generally. Doesn't mean that it's a bad idea. It just means I don't think we necessarily need to. There we go. I didn't trip him at all. All right, we got the mode over here. I'm just popping it off. This should be a little tougher a mode, but not a whole lot tougher, hopefully. Unless we get a boss right off of the bat. Ooh. Actually, those aren't bosses. Never mind. Those are orange names, but we got 3 of them. Is this a blue moat? Yeah, that's a blue. That's incredible. Okay, doing a little more damage than I thought. Oh, of course, I got CC'd. The CC is king in this game, and he's got a dot on me, which is kind of an issue, kind of a problem. All right, there we go. Just jump around a little bit and do some work. That taunt is so essential, honestly. I find that the taunt basically makes you capable of doing melees, and nobody ever uses the taunt. Because that way the enemy's drawn to you, and it's so much easier to just keep track of them and not have to run around so much. That's kind of the thing. I will have to check out that Fate Arc as well. So that's definitely a thing. Come on, it's doing not that much damage. There we go. I should have actually, never mind, I keep forgetting I have Shoot First. I should be using that, because Shoot First would have sped that up a lot faster. All right, so we didn't deal with the bilge leader yet, but that's fine. I kind of started something before you were here. Oops, sorry about that. But I think we're good there. I think we're good because the next door is to him, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. There might be a group beforehand, but I think it's just him. No, it's just him. Perfect. Okay. We'll just do this. There we go. He dodged it anyway. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Okay. I get it back every 6 seconds. Like, it's a really good ability. It's a really good ability. And it does a lot of damage. It's like plus 30% plus it does a dot. It's something like plus 40 and does a dot. Not too shabby. All right, let's get this. Let's get some loot. Easy, easy, easy. Not too shabby at all. And nothing really. Like occasionally you'll get good stuff from those, but generally speaking, you're not gonna have a lot of luck with the loot out of these unless you're doing the winter side, and then you kind of need that because you don't have loot, so you actually need it. You could transfer though. Like one of the things that is maybe a hidden gem of this event is that if you're doing the frost side, you can actually transfer loot from your characters, your mains, to other people because it flags as part of the event no matter who gets it. It's kind of fun. All right, so that was that. We still need to do this and the book up there. So let's do Butcher's Path. That's super easy to get done. We'll hop in here. I think what we'll do is we'll do this one and maybe the next one, and Haverdash is super quick, so we can do that too, and we'll get those done. That might be a good bit there because I did start a little later, so I got to end a little earlier, but we'll see how far we get. We might get a little further than that. I'm not sure. This is the one. I don't think we need to go back there. Just get the search so we get the experience and then get all these guys done. Yeah. And avoid the kobold like the plague because he's pretty easy to predict. But generally speaking, I'll just get rid of that curse. I'll just get rid of it because I've already got the opportunity to do so. This feels more our speed. I feel like we can actually keep up a little better. Not going into the Gatekeeper's quest right out of the gate. There we go. And also, good, like, nice synergy on that one. There we go. Okay, we got a Carney. We got a Carney there. Perfect. Come on. Oh my goodness, the tab is so bad, the tab targeting. It's so unintuitive, I guess is the best word. It's not great. It's not great. All right, we have a search. I might as well just get that. We could get this one because I think this leads to loot. So we'll get this. I think we need not strength for this one, but for the next one. So we should have enough strength for that. And this is an ooze. That doesn't matter all that much. I'll just unlock this one. If you need it, then you can have it, but I think it just leads to a shrine. I don't think there's any real reason to worry about that. Yeah, we should be good. And this one's the strength lever. So we'll get all these guys, because I remember these dudes. These guys in the corner here. And Shaman Electric, he's so easy to dodge, especially from this range. So easy to dodge. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. Get rid of that. Always bring curse pods. I don't have enough strength for this. Yeah, you'll probably have to hit that one. Yeah, there we go. I should have enough for this, because I have a lot of the mental skills. Yeah, there we go. So I can always hit the mental ones. I can't hit the physical ones all the time. And we can lockpick this. I mean, I'm gonna succeed. I got a 2 and I succeed because I got a plus 27 on it. Like, my skills are good, generally speaking. It's usually like my attributes that aren't that great. But that's fine. I usually spec out hardcore into 1 or 2 attributes, and Constitution, of course, because you always want Con. Like, no matter what build you have, Con is a good idea. I do like using hirelings for this, but of course I didn't spawn mine because I'm the greatest player ever. Okay, let's get back there and just grab that Shaman. There we go. And I'll just kind of hang out here and just kind of like hit them through the tube. Like, why not just do it that way? It's so much easier. There we go, perfect. Okay, we'll get a treasure bag here. Easy enough. Oh my goodness. It lagged out a little bit, so I didn't get the treasure because it was back there, but I'm not too concerned. We'll go up here, get that Shaman. Easy, easy. And I think there's only 1 here. No, there's 2. Never mind, there are 2. You got the other one. Perfect. Easy, easy, easy. We'll get this. There we go. Come on now. I keep shooting. Ugh. The attack speed, I like the later in the game when the attack speed's so much faster because then you react a lot faster. Okay, we got the mode here. Perfect. I'm just bringing everything here so that we can shoot them in the tube, and you can probably just AoE the crazy hell out of them here. Like, it's gonna be so much easier to just fight them in the tube. Except for the lightning. Lightning actually can be a thing. All right, so let's set this up. Easy enough, and don't give me Harpy. Don't give me Harpy, we don't need that. Harpy can spawn on either one too, I think. Now, Harpy and, oh, what was the other one? You mentioned Dryad. Dryad was the other one that was really annoying. And there we go. It's just the Grim Muse. Grim Muse is super easy to deal with. I can actually just stand still and kill him. Like, it's so much easier to deal with. So we might as well just get him out of here. There we go. And easy, easy, easy. Let's just sing to the moat. It's been blue the whole time. That's actually pretty rare. That's kind of surprising how uncommon that is. Because I've not seen a single green one since starting this new tune-up. Here, I'll just get the, yeah, I'll get the trap. And if you want, you can go straight forward and just keep going. I'll just get this trap right here. Yeah, might as well go for it. Like, crit success on a 16, so I will always succeed on traps in here. There's no way. Because crit success is plus 20, basically. It's 20 above what you needed. Easy, easy, easy. All right, get over here, you. Get over here, you. There we go. 69, nice. Easy, easy, easy. And Rubble got Kobold. I've got a secret door, but we can just open that with strength, so you might as well just go for it. I don't think this matters in here. Yeah, that literally leads nowhere. It's not even a door for anything. So easy damage. And treasure box over here, if we want it. I'll just grab it because we're already here. So it's not like it's something we'll lose out on or anything. Might as well just get what we can get. Bear's Endurance. I picked those up anyway, just for like the one quest. I don't tend to go down here, but we could do this one if you want. I just kill those guys from range usually. But we could totally do this one. Like, it's not gonna be that tough. We got this. Oh my goodness, that guy right there. Easy. There we go. So I think you have to open this treasure to activate this thingy-madoodler. Let's just do it. Yeah, let's just do it. We're already here. We'll just get this. Easy, easy, easy. And then these guys spawn over here first. Let's get them. So easy to deal with. So easy to deal with these kobolds. They're so much weaker than the other enemies we're fighting. It's insane. All right, they're over there. We got a warrior and a shaman. Okay, I need that shaman. Shaman is the big problem. I always kill the little kobold first if I can get away with it because they have so much less HP. And that's it. Perfect. Okay, so we've got everything there. I'll get my curse pot. Ooze is down there. Ooze is down here. You're right there. Perfect. So I'm just going to trigger them just so you can see them. I don't know if you have an ooze broken, like an blue shine or whatever, like an ooze breaking weapon, but I can get them if we need. Like, it's not too big a deal for them. And shaman, there he is. Easy. Might as well go for the straight up shot on the shaman. And here, can I hit him? Perfect. There we go. I always like to hit that second guy right in the front too. Like, line him up and just knock him down like pins. There we go. We got a shaman there. I'm just kind of avoiding things. They still got the curse on me, which I don't even think I was in line of sight. I think they literally just started casting and that was all that we had. Easy, easy, easy. I've used so many curse pots in this one. It's insane. I do like getting the optional down there, but I don't really need that guy. Like, I feel like for just the monster manual's sake, I tend to go for like easy access optionals. If you want, you can grab him. I can get the Niza up here real quick. I think we can get this guy pretty easily. Yeah, because he's not a big deal. Like, he's basically just a witch doctor, or not a witch doctor. He's a kobold shaman, but like a crappy version of it. So I'm not that concerned. He's actually seemingly weaker than the rest of the kobold shamans because they at least have allies with them and stuff. Easy, easy, easy. And we can hop right out here. Perfect. All right, so the library, one of my least favorite quests, believe it or not, is this library up here. And it's so easy to do. It's so dark and boring and bland. It just doesn't work for me. But I'm heading right up here. It is, what is this? Lost Home, perfect. So let's go Elite on that, or Reaper on that rather, perfect. Because there's no reason not to go Reaper. Like, we can handle that. There's no way we're gonna have any difficulty. Oh, I should get this guy, perfect. I actually remembered to get my hireling this time. We might as well because he's still ticking down regardless of whether or not I get him. And that's just those traps, yes. This is where the actual box is. I'm not too concerned. We have to wait for him to walk all the way over there anyway, so it's not like I'm missing out too much by being a little slow. So we got that. Success on a 13, not too shabby. I feel like the crit successes are only in like the high teens for these because I'm not that high on skills. But at least if you know you crit succeed on a dungeon, you would succeed on every trap in that dungeon. Like, it's still good. And this guy right here, he's just showing us the books and staring at them menacingly. And then eventually he'll leave and we can take it. You can head straight to the door. Do you want to do the run through the electricity or just hit the levers on the other side? If you want, I can do the run through. Like, I'm usually really good at that. And it's usually the more annoying but less dangerous area for a range toon because I've got a ton of reflex save. So I should be good there. We'll get this skelly bro over here. Easy, easy. I don't have int. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll probably just do that because I got tons of int. Like, I have, what do we got? 26. I got 26 int. I think that's probably enough. So I can handle that one. So I'll go over there and do that stuff. Now, is this a first, second, third lifer? Do you basically have the 36 points unlocked? Because it is... Oh, it's over here. Perfect. I always forget that it's there. Oh, come on. Get in there. That was a screwed up jump. I would have normally done that properly. There we go. First lifer. Okay, yeah, then... Yeah, you just don't have the points to spend on it. You just don't have the points left over. Easy, easy, easy. There we go. Blast it. And then we go over here. The same one over there. And then it's just an archer up ahead. I think I can get through. I don't think I could get through, but it missed me. Oh, whoa. Oh, that was scary. Okay. I got a plague spawn out of nowhere there. I'm glad he got hurt a little bit by the electricity. That actually made a lot of, it took away a lot of the stress of him. That was dangerous right at the end there. So we got this, perfect, levers hit. I think you've got yours because you seem to be, you might not be down there just yet. I'll come down, actually, you know what I could do is I could go to the end there. If you don't have yours yet, I'll go to the end because that way we can get it done a little quicker. But I think you got yours, yeah. I wasn't sure exactly where you were with yours yet. But if you've got yours, I'll just head to the end. And it seems like you do, so I'm just, yeah, we got a D-door, perfect, okay. Easy, easy, easy. We'll go up here, bop, and then all we have to do is go through that. Yeah, because the rest of the traps are disabled. It's super easy. See, I feel like you know these quests even better than I do, so I don't think I need to worry too much. I'll just get this rune over here, and that way we shouldn't have to fight these dudes up ahead, because everything should be shut down, right? Yeah, perfect. Trap, I'll get that, and you can just grab the thing whenever you want. We'll get this first, just in case, because I think we get a bonus for the first one. Done. So either that or this. Are we doing the optional? Okay, I'm cool with that. Easy, easy. Missed both shots coming right in with my big crit ones. There we go. That was amazing. I think, do we actually have to get the thing before this spawns? Or is there's a rune over there. Okay, perfect. I was thinking about it for a moment. And it's gotta be over here somewhere. So there we go. Easy, easy, easy fire method. There should be a second one, right? There's only one. Oh, no. There's a Fear Reaper right there. There we go. I got him. It's okay. We got him. Easy, easy. So we got a moat right here if you want. I'll just trigger this up. Easy, 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 though. And there we go. I like moving away a little bit beforehand. Come on. He's got to be somewhere around there. Yeah, they're rogues, and they're actually higher stealth than my spot, which is weird because I don't know how I could get much higher on spot. I feel like I'm at the highest point that I could be. So I'll actually start using my move, and I missed again on both hits. That's incredible. I don't think I've hit this thing since. I just hit it now. I got 153 base damage on it. Really good damage attack. But we'll hit this up, get that moat. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, I wanted to see how far away that actually triggers. You're not high enough level, so I've got this one maxed out. Okay, 309, which means it must be 300 that it maxes out at. Okay, that's cool. It's good to know. It's good to know. Because I thought it was like 400, but apparently I was going way above. And yeah, I can't activate that yet, so just clicking that. Yeah, there we go. I could go on the D-door, that's fine. Like, Human is so good for that. Human is so incredible for that. I keep forgetting about the utility of that D-door. That's just so good as a move. Heroic deeds, perfect. What was I doing? Gotta go? It's about time for me as well, so thank you so much for joining. That was so cool of you. And just hanging out and helping me try to get through things I might not have done myself. It was fun. Thank you for going. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, that was so cool. I will probably do Haverdash because it's a little, like, it's easy. As long as I get one Reaper, I get the Reaper bonus. And it's a good way to kind of end it because I think at that point I'm done with all of the harbor stuff. Other than like maybe like the solo stuff or whatever, which I don't think is that difficult. I really don't think it's that difficult. So we can handle that. I'm going to get a hireling out just in case though, because the Reapers could get a little scary if there's enough mobs on me at the same time. I know that that could be a thing. All right, stay here where it's safe. I'll kill scorpions. I got this. And watch me just die down there. Watch me just die like to the first one. One of them is a crown and you just get annihilated. All right, let's go right in there. I can just stand here, honestly. Like, you can actually jump over this guy's attacks to a certain extent, too. It's pretty easy, honestly. Like, I'm not too concerned now that I've got a hire how much I can actually do. I'm not even using my big abilities either. I'm just getting good crits on this stuff. Oh, come on now. There we go. Really? He didn't get hit by that. Okay. He got stuck in whatever over there. He couldn't move, so I'm fine with that. And that's a big hit. Nice. This guy spawns first. Yeah, there he is. And then the other guy tends to spawn afterwards. I think we actually activated him at roughly the same time, but it's fine. I don't like when they run around the allies that you have too, though. Can I get a Reaper? Nope. You actually need a Reaper to spawn for you to get Reaper experience here. And I so badly never, like, I almost never do. Oh, no, I can actually do this, I think, because I can wait for a moat and then get the Reaper XPs that way. So I can hang out here. I've already collected everything, haven't I? Yeah, I've collected everything. I'll just wait for a moat because it's a short dungeon. It usually spawns pretty quickly. I'm surprised it hasn't already. So we'll just kind of hang out up here for a moment and just wait for that. And I'll just kind of like plan out what I'm doing next just for the sake of it. So I need one more point to get that, which means I can technically get that after I complete the quest. That's not too bad. And then I'll get a little bit more damage. I kind of feel like this might be better. I should have put the point in that to get the 3 hit and damage against those scorpions down there. Because that's actually incredibly good deadly line. Just for like 3-point investment, you get +9 to hit, +9 to damage, and +9 to saves. It's actually an incredible buff. That's probably the best thing Drow has to offer, which is very weird to think of. Like that and the imbue. I guess the imbue dice are also really good, but that requires real investment, whereas this is low-hanging fruit. And if I can get a low-hanging piece of fruit, I will grab at that every time. I am surprised that I haven't gotten it yet. That's kind of incredible. Oh, I have Reaper points. I forgot I could put my Reaper points because I got level 4. I should have been doing that this whole time. I bet you my health would have been way higher. You know what? Just for the sake of it, it's more entertaining to try and do the final quest there, the level 5 version. Or what is it? The housekeeping. It's more entertaining to do that than to quit on an easy note like this. So I'll just call it here. I don't need the Reaper points from here. Like I could have gotten a little bit, but it's not too big a deal. I'm not going to wait up too much. I'm going to go in there and get my Reaper points set up so I actually have HP to do it. That's a big deal. I think that's a good idea. So let's go for it. We'll get here, Haverdash, easy enough. I don't really care what the reward is. I'm going to try it once. Like, if we lose, that's a high note to lose on because I still got tons of level out of this. And if I win, honestly, that'll be so much fun. It'll be so much fun. I do need to put that point in just to begin with. I'd love to have taken advantage of the sneaky. I don't know if the ghosts are actually vermin. So I think maybe just go for this, just for the bare bones, just damage output. Because I've already got this. So I already have an imbue die. It's not too bad now. And I'll go housekeeping. No, I need to go Reaper points first. I will get this because you get so many more. You get 10 and then 8 for every point as opposed to, I think it's 4. And then, is it 4 every point? Yeah, it's 4 every point in these. And it's 10 plus 8 for every point there. You can only get a maximum of a certain amount and double shot is a big deal. So I'll get that. But I'm going to get all this. I'm going to get reflex saves, probably the only save I'm actually going to succeed on. And fizzy resist is probably better than anything else. Actually, I can get it all. That's perfect. Okay, and we'll get all the ranged. I am amazed at how much I'm getting here. What is my score? 29? Perfect. I can get a dex. Easy, easy, easy. And I mean, I could get the melee power. Just for the HP, I could get that all. I could get intelligence as well, but I guess that doesn't really matter. This is spell pen. This stuff doesn't really do me any good, does it? Like, the universal spell power might be the only thing. Let's just grab that for the sake of it, and then just put some points wherever. Easy, easy, easy. So we got all that. Let's see what our HP turns into when we go into this quest. Because this will get kind of silly. It's 148 now. I just want to see what we get. 198. So we grabbed 50 HP because I think that's our maximum that we could get. Here, just out of curiosity. It is plus 50. So we actually couldn't get more than that. That's the first time I think I've gotten enough Reaper points that I could literally not get the HP that I was otherwise getting. Otherwise, it would be too cheesy. Now, 50's probably not enough, but I'm going to go ahead and just bring this soul up. I don't think we have enough to win. I really, really don't. I think that is not quite enough to actually beat these guys, which means I will need level 5, and I'll probably need the, precise shot to be able to, like, shoot through things and do actual strategy. But we'll see what we can get away with. Let's just grab that crumpled note just for the sake of it. I don't think it matters, but at least these guys are just talking and doing stuff. We should be good just to wait up for them, and we'll see what we can get away with. Because I think that room is actually... It's better for a melee to fight in the one that I mentioned, the Thel room, but the ranged hit was actually hurting us really badly, so I don't know if I need to go there. I think maybe I will go to the room that I saw before. I think Guacamole had a really good idea on that one. And honestly, I'll take advice when I can get it because I don't think I'm the best at the game. So we might as well go for it and let's see what we can get out of it. So we're almost through. This is so much longer than I thought it would be, just waiting for them too. All right, she is there. Perfect. Lily Hargrove. I don't know. Is it this one? Okay, that's so much easier. Okay, she doesn't like play games with you dialogue wise. That's so much easier to just get through. Now we gotta live through this, but I have an area effect attack now, so I at least have a thing. This isn't healthy. Your family is dead. You killed them. Bit of a spoiler on the story, but yes, absolutely. That is so much stronger. Wow, that's insane. Okay, perfect. And then we gather them around and go big boom on them. And that kills off like 4 of them, or at least puts them into stasis. which will give me the time to shoot them and kind of whittle them down as I need to, and gives my healer a bit of time to like catch up with me. Okay, so there we go. Easy, easy, easy. Let's just get this guy. There we go. I'm not doing quite enough to get through them. That's the worst part, because the gargoyles will heal when they're in stone form, and they also take less damage, which is why I'm doing like 0. So it is one of those things to worry about. I'm doing big damage to these dudes though, and they're probably not going to be doing anything to me. Like, I think we're probably good. I'm just waiting for him to die to the dot, because there's no reason for me to attack him. And actually, why am I not... I should have been using the thing on cooldown anytime I got a chance. Because like, these guys are pretty easy to beat normally, but if I can beat them quicker, I don't have a problem with that. And I'm just kind of jumping around just so I don't get hit with things. Like, it's a lot easier this way than trying to stand still and jump, because then you have multiple different directions to go in. And they basically throw at a direction that they think you're going to be in. If they're throwing in every possible direction, they're not going to hit you. It's so good. All right, super easy, super easy. This is so much better than it was before. That move, that one attack by itself, shoot first, is so massively overpowered. It's incredible. The deflection really got in the way there. Okay, perfect. Is this... I could just hit these guys from up top here. I'm just gonna go straight for the crowns. Denial is not just a river in Egypt. It is, I don't know, a lion, I guess? I've never gone this route, so I've never even seen that dude. That is so much easier, though. Maybe I do have to go this route now. That is so much easier than it was before. And I'll just get rid of these guys because there's no reason not to. Come on, get over here. Perfect. There we go. Jump over him. I'm letting them come in a little closer. There we go. That way I can hit both of them with that. And then the damage will tick away at them even in stone form. So much easier. All right, so I guess I did it solo way easier than normal. And I bet you it was entirely due to this. Shoot first is a massive damage boost to any Inquisitive. I think you only need to beat one, so I might as well just go ahead and jump out of here and actually just beat the hags. Do I need to talk to Lily, or... I talked to... Who do I talk to? Oh no, I talked to the rip in the bag, don't I? I'm pretty sure. Literally nothing easy. I apologize. No, it was... I gotta wait for a moment, I think. Because I think you gotta wait for the text to go away before you actually get the rip or the tear in the bag. It pops up like somewhere around here. There we go. Perfect. And then we can just rip right through. Ooh, never mind. In this quest, and pretty much in this quest alone, I'm not gonna get that moat because that's dangerous right now. I beat the tough part. Let's just get this thing done and get the success, you know? Like, let's actually just pass the quest. It'll be decent. I get the favor. That's kind of what I'm doing anyway, doing all the quests to get the favor. So I might as well. These guys are gonna spawn on me pretty quickly. Not like immediately, but pretty quickly. And Beatrice, let's just get rid of her. I don't remember which one heals. I think that Beatrice is the healer. Oh, maybe she's not. Maybe she's not. I think they heal her, right? Nope, I'm getting her. No, I'm not getting her. Someone's healing and I don't know who it is. Let's get Cadence. Oh, I'm taking so much damage. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, perfect. One's down. That's a lot of damage now not going at us. Easy, easy, and there we go. We got 2 down. My hireling is almost dead. I got it, perfect, okay. I should be good. I'm just gonna use this pot just to get a little bit. Poison, I'm gonna get rid of that. All right, that was a tough fight. That was a tough fight at the end, but we at least got it. So I'm pleased with that. See, I actually came back and I did it after getting a little bit stronger. I'm very pleased with that. I think that's a good way to end things, honestly. And Stoneforge is, it's not helpful to my build really at all, but I'll take it just because it's got a myth boost. Like, I don't think I have a whole lot of items from this thing, honestly. Not too shabby. I think that's a good spot to call it, though. I've gotten a decent amount of progress, and I think, honestly, I probably ended up getting further than I thought I would. Just for, like, the little time I had, because I didn't have a whole lot of time to stream today. Usually I'll go for, like, another hour after this. But unfortunately today I started a little late and it kind of got in the way of things. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you had a great time hanging out with me. I thank you again for the raid. Everybody who stuck around this whole time. It's been an interesting stream, hopefully. But I think what we can do, I can go ahead and throw a raid to somebody here if you guys want to stick around for a few moments. And as far as this stream, thank you again and have a great day.